touchdown. One time, fires to the back of the end zone, touchdown! What a grab by Beckham! And then 2 weeks after attacking a kiddie net, Beckham showed he was sorry.
Oh, that's classic. That's the best one of the whole year so far.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Gary Kubiak, coach of the reigning Super Bowl champions, the Denver Broncos, has been hospitalized with flu-like symptoms. He was taken for tests after the Broncos' defeat to the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday. He stayed overnight and is still at hospital resting. Kubiak's had health issues during the season before, suffering a mini-stroke during a game back in 2013. The Broncos play San Diego in Thursday night football.
League Two.
Graham Westley admits he has not enjoyed his time away from football. Westley was sacked by Peterborough back in April and after a 6-month wait returns to football management with Newport.
What have you been doing since your last in football, which was at Peterborough?
Crying, sulking, playing loads of golf, and getting really twitchy now that the football season started, and games.
Manchester Taylor, appointed a referee for Man United's game at Aston Villa next Anfield next Monday.
And you wait for your next opportunity. It's just a horrible feeling. You go and watch games and you think you should be doing this, you should be doing that. I've done this, I've done that, I've made that change. What's he doing? And you do all of that, you keep it inside yourself and pretend you don't really care, but you do because you just want to be in the dugout.
Well, it'll be a big challenge for the former Stevenage manager. He takes over a side bottom of the Football League. Westley admits he doesn't want his biggest job in football management to be his spell with Preston in 2013.
I don't want Preston North End to be the biggest job that I ever have in football. I want to make sure that I go and get something bigger than Preston, and that I go and get something bigger than Preston and do better with it than I did with Preston. That's my objective. If I'm going to get that sort of opportunity, the next job I do, and that's now this job, has to be a sensational one.
Now, mental health issues in sport have been making the headlines recently, with Tyson Fury withdrawing from his title defence against Vladimir Klitschko. And today is World Mental Health Day, and we've been taking a look at what sport is doing to raise awareness and deal with mental health issues. Well, in Liverpool today, teams from across the UK have been competing in a six-a-side tournament run by Everton in the community. And the day allows players from their Imagine Your Goals scheme to take on teams from other community programmes. Premier League clubs in Middlesbrough, Hull and Stoke, EFL sides Blackburn and Rotherham, plus National Leagues Southport and Wrexham all entered teams for the competition to help highlight the role football can play in helping people tackle mental health issues.
Campaigns like this, celebrating it on World Mental Health Day, can only do good, because ultimately we've seen social change happen with other social taboos like racism and homosexuality, and rightfully so. So we're hoping that mental health can hang on to its coattails and move along and come into the 21st century as well.
Everything in the community to me now is a huge part of my life. Being on that pitch with these lads gave me something that nothing had ever given me before, and I see football as therapy.
It's breaking down barriers, it's breaking social taboos and stigma, and raising positive awareness, and ultimately educating people and lifting the lid on saying it's okay to talk about mental health.
My whole life has transformed, and it's transformed in such a way that it's like a dream at the moment, the things that are happening to me.
We're making a huge difference to people's lives, it's as simple as that, and in some cases actually saving lives as well. We can go as far as that extreme. So it's just wonderful that we've got an opportunity with the different initiatives that we have with everything in the community. That it gives people the chance to come out, not be on their own, come out and realise that they're all together. They've all got to join together and get involved in these initiatives, and that they're not sat there on their own.
After winning Holland to win Olympic gold, several members of the GB hockey squad have left Britain to sign for Dutch clubs. This week on Sports Women, we travel to the Netherlands to find out how they're settling it.
You're wearing a very bright kit, Dutch orange. Love it.
Take their colour as well.
We're going to make history with their third Olympic title, and we've ruined that for them. But at the same time, they appreciate what we did, and I think there's just that mutual appreciation.
The girls are trying to persuade me to talk more Dutch. Some of the girls, they want to improve their English, so they're quite happy to kind of talk back in English.
Just get that GB flag just holding strong. Come on, let's go.
I
Okay, plenty coming up in the next hour. We'll be bringing you all the goals from tonight's World Cup qualifiers. Plus, we'll tell you more about Tiger Woods, another injury from him. We were expecting to see him in a tournament this week. However, he has come out this evening to say he will be withdrawing from the Safeway Open, where he was planning to make his return for the first time after 14 months out injured. More on that in the next hour.
So disappointing news for Tiger Woods and indeed for his fans, and disappointing news for Wayne Rooney as well, because the England captain has been left out of the game away to Slovenia by the interim boss Gareth Southgate. We'll hear from Southgate and from Rooney, and look ahead to the games as well coming up tomorrow.